What is going on, guys? Eagle Aquatics back here, and in today's video I'm going to be bringing you guys another 125 gallon reef tank update, showing you guys all the new stuff, update you guys on the fish, the coral, and the whole tank overall. So it's been doing pretty good. Ran into a couple issues I gotta talk about. By the way, this coral and algae is just taking off. It's crazy. I was on the forums and everything. I was reading about Kessel spectrums and everything. I was messing around with my lighting intensities, trying to change it to increase growth and different things. So I ramped them up too high, burnt some of my SPS corals, like my bird's nests, and some of them died also. So I put them back down, and then now everything's doing good. It was a stupid mistake. But yeah, I fixed the problem. It's all good. Not too many new fish, but I definitely have some new corals, and I've switched stuff around for you guys. The parameters on this tank, I've been dosing. I have alkalinity and calcium perfect, 0 nitrates. Now I got the new RO system. Gonna start making my own water. This tank's gonna be pristine. Everything's gonna be growing super fast after I figure out, after I fix it. You know, do some big water changes with my new water, 0 TDS. Should bring those phosphates down, and everything should be good again. But other than that, this tank has been doing good. No fish tests, they've all been awesome. The corals are doing good as well. So I'll bring you around. I'm gonna update you guys on everything, because why not? So starting off with my big fox coral over there, I don't know if this guy was over there in the last video. If you remember, he was not happy over there. He was getting too much light and too much flow. So the secret to these guys I found, put them in low flow and very, very low flow and low light. So I got them over here, and look at that coral. It is huge. It looks awesome. That is what I've been looking for. That's what it looked like when I bought it. So it's looking awesome. Loving him over there. He's right over by my Akins, also low light and low flow. You guys remember that one, the colony. I think it's splitting more heads, looking really good. I got this new one. I don't know if this was in my last video. I got it really cheap. Bright red, Akin, single head, but it'll be splitting soon. As you guys know, the Sierra Mist Trichophilia, looking awesome. You guys all know these are my favorite corals. Any brain corals, meat corals, awesome, awesome, love them. Those and chalices, but this guy's looking great. Look at that, it's huge. I've had huge success with those corals. Torch coral, branching Tonga torch. This is a tan, semi-green with white tips. There's Puff Mama, hogging the camera right there. But yeah, this coral is looking really good. Loving the light too. This is a new chalice I picked up. Convict chalice. This was labeled as a meteor. Oh man, I gotta think of the name. But as I'm thinking of that name, look at my other one, looking great. Love this. By far the most colorful coral in this tank. This is a Galaxy chalice. Yep, that's what it was labeled. Nickname Galaxy chalice. Gonna look awesome. Same species and same growth pattern as this one, just different colors. Looks wicked. Let's see if that'll zoom. But that looks really good. Tort Acro, looking good. It's still recovering after that lighting intensity problem. Its tips receded a little bit, but he's still doing good. Majority, still growing. What else we got here? Oh, this is an awesome one. This is a bright yellow Leptocerus coral. As you guys know, I've had good success with this orange one, which is now over here, trying to get it to plate over this whole rock. Have great success with these. Love those corals. They grow fast for me. So I figured to get a yellow one, because the color yellow in coral is very hard to find without spending a ton of money. So want to grow this thing out, have it plate over this rock. I think it'll look insane. So here's the green Gonopora. I've been getting a lot of questions on these guys. How do I keep them? So I gotta get this green one and the red. How do I keep them alive, and how do they do so good in my tank? I will reveal that in a care guide on these guys coming up in one of the next videos. So there he is. There's a Duncan coral, still recovering for my old tank. Now it has 2. It should start splitting more heads pretty quick as I get these water parameters better. Big colony of candy cane corals, the blue and the green. Look at that green one. All the heads on that thing is crazy, and these are doing really good. The feather dusters, always doing good. This guy, the devil's hand leather coral, I messed around with him yesterday. He hasn't opened up. Sorry you guys can't see him. I'll post a picture in the corner of what he usually looks like. A really cool coral. It's huge. He's just not happy right now. Still hasn't opened up. Euphilia Island right here. Look at all these things. These things, fastest growing corals in my tank by far. This frog spawn and that splatterhammer back there, even the gold is splitting heads like crazy. That splatterhammer probably has near 20. This one probably 15. That gold hammer is probably going on 6 or 7. This guy up front, the little purple tip one, probably has 3 right now. He's not that big, but these other giants are looking awesome. And then here's that thick branch, purple frog spawn. Looking good. Put him up there by his brethren. So he should do decent there. He's looking good. Got the big Welso here. Purple and green Welso. One of my favorites. Looking awesome. The cluster of green star polyps. Still trying to grow them over these. They're spreading pretty nicely. They're not all open right now, but what are you gonna do? Lobos. This is Lobo land right here. These guys are looking really good. Polyps are nice and thick and looking pretty good under the light. They're happy in that spot. Got the big colony of green star polyps isolated off the rocks. Looking great. I'm gonna start fragging those. If you guys remember that frag tank that's going up, these guys are gonna be in it. There's the Strombus conch. He's not always out. My meteor shower Cyphastria, that's a story. I have no idea what got to this guy, but he just completely died on me. Just gone. Within a couple days, just receded and completely gone. I don't know if it was due to the phosphates or the light. I can't tell, but it's too bad because that guy was doing really good. So I'll probably get another one in the future. But yeah, that kind of sucks. Here's another Trichophilia over here, labeled as a blue, aqua blue trachea. Really cool colors, cool patterns. Growing pretty good, pretty big. Here is my Monopora. Yep, not the best colors on this thing. I'm not too sure why. It grows like a weed, but the colors on this thing aren't, it's all right. You know, it's fun watching it grow, but the colors aren't that good. Again, the orange lepto. There's an echinata up there. That's a rescue from my local fish store. You guys know I rescue corals from there. If they're dying, try to bring them home, revive them. So that's another one. It doesn't have too much color, so all right. Blueberry sea fan, Gorgonian sea fan. Looking awesome. Got them in the highest flow in the tank because they love that. Growing like crazy. What do you got up here? Neon green acro. Looking pretty good. He's opening on the light. He's still got full colors. He should start growing as I dose more alkalinity and calcium. So love the SPS corals right there. I don't know if you could tell, that is a sunburst Monopora. Bought a little piece from a local guy. Really cool coral. Hoping it'll spread and grow over this rock. Gonna look awesome. Right here, I'm not too sure what, these are higher quality mushroom. I don't know if they're Supermans. I don't think they're jawbreakers, but I bought them. I bought this one big run right here and then I split into 2 smaller ones. So now I got more. That's what you love about mushrooms. If you buy good quality ones and they split, boom, looks great. So there's 2 small ones, 2 babies, and then this big guy. Love the colors on that thing. At night, it's the brightest coral in the tank, by far. Pink Passion Zoas, still splitting heads. Like I said, this rock's gonna eventually become all Zoas or Pallies, stuff like that. Branching Bavona coral, you guys all know that. One of the fastest growing corals in my tank. I got this one, it's a yellow eye Pavona. This isn't a branching, it's a encrusting. Don't Doesn't look like much on the camera, but at night the yellow polyps like are super bright yellow and it looks insane. What do we got over here? This is a gold green tip torch coral. The camera doesn't do too much justice on it, but it is gold and can't wait to grow it out. Got it for pretty cheap. Gold torches are one of the coolest, so looking forward to seeing that one grow out. Got the big old red Gonapora down here. Looking extreme. Looking awesome. Look at all those new heads popping up. One of my favorites right here. I've had great success with them. Again, care guide coming out, showing you a secret how to keep them. This is a Favia coral, Christmas Favia, another rescue from my local fish store. Hoping he'll grow back. He's staying alive and doing good. You know they grow slow, but a matter of time. And of course, tube anemone land back here. The big white one with a pink mouth. This is a black and green one, looking good. And then there's another baby one down there in his tube right now, not out. But those guys are really cool. Did a cool video on them, feeding them. One of the funnest things to feed. Now I'll show you guys the fish. Big maroon right here. A little bummed out from me selling his anemone, but hey, he was without it in the BioCube. He's looking really good though. He's not mad anymore. He's not kicking up any more sand. He's got his own spot down here. See, kicks up all the sand. But hey, better down there than out in the open. So, and then there's the hippo tang. Doing extremely good. Probably the fastest growing fish in my tank right now because I feed so much seaweed. They get sheets of seaweed every day. This blue jaw triggerfish loves that seaweed too. He's looking great also. Big male blue jaw triggerfish. Awesome, awesome fish. Little timid, but really, really cool. And then you got Puff Mama up here. Look at him. Oh. Blue eyes. Baby porcupine puffer. He still has not caused any trouble. Still doing really good, not bothering anything, hasn't eaten any hermit crabs or touched any coral. That is due to maybe him not having teeth yet. He doesn't have any teeth yet. But we'll see what happens. Personality of this guy is just great though. Can't beat the personality of a puffer fish. Next care guide is gonna be on the Melanaris wrasse. Favorite wrasse of all time. The colors on it are just insane and one of the coolest fish. Just an awesome fish. Single chromis, killed off all of his brothers that I tried buying him. He killed them all. Told you guys that story. But he's doing good. Growing like crazy. Got the big mimic tang. I don't know if this guy was, yeah, he was in my last video. Looking great. Love this fish. Not a very common tang. Not many people keep these guys, but definitely a super, super cool tang. He's gonna transition colors also. Put a picture of an adult one up in the corner. They just look awesome. And then you got two-face right here. One-eyed coral beauty angelfish. Looking good, as always. And then there's one more fish. There's the coral banded shrimp in there. He doesn't come out too much, but he's pretty big. And there's the white-tailed dotty back. There he is. I was looking for him. Awesome fish. He's growing really good too. So yeah, guys, that's an update on the 125-gallon reef tank. Sorry I haven't been uploading too much. It's gonna change. I'm gonna start making a lot more videos. That's true this time, I'm not lying. But yeah, this tank's been doing good. I know you guys wanna see, I've heard people say updates every 2 weeks. I'm gonna try, because a lot of stuff usually changes on here. Now that I got the RO system, I'm gonna do water change videos and everything, so definitely stay tuned for that. It's been good. Follow me on Instagram, I always update there. And I'll see you guys next time.